Hi, Neil here with Covers Camo, your source for custom seat covers. Today, we're looking at the seat covers inside this 2009 GMC Sierra 2500. Beautiful set of seat covers with the TrueTimber Urban for the insert and trim, super durable canvas, front and back seat covers loaded up with pockets for guns and gear. Let's check them out. So let's do a close-up now on the seat covers that we did inside here and the fabrics. The fabrics that we chose were the canvas fabric, and this is the camel canvas in the TrueTimber Urban pattern, Viper Urban technically. And just a really nice pattern. It's got a lot of blacks and grays, some light grays to it as well. Just really, I do really like this print. It's a great looking print. It goes well with a lot of vehicles that are gray tones to them. So if you have black steering wheel or black trim, maybe some gray trim, this is a really nice combination. And we chose this for the insert and the trim. So both of these are matching fabrics. Now you can two-tone it. Those are options. You could play with that on the website there. If you want to try a different two-tone, maybe you want to do a solid black, maybe put a black ostrich in there or do a black trim, you can play with that. Again, the fabric inside here is a canvas, super durable, water resistant, and it's just going to really protect the seats and just withstand the wear and tear that you may put on this. And again, we really like doing this canvas fabric. That's our most durable, tear-resistant fabric. So if you're looking for something super durable, check out the canvas or the camo option that is made from the canvas fabric as well. Now here's the matching headrest. It's always nice to have matching headrest covers when you're doing seat covers. They are optional, but you can add that in. It looks really nice when you do them. So here's the seat bottom. This is the driver's seat bottom. And you can see there's horizontal stitching just like the backrest. And that horizontal stitching was, and actually it's a really nice way to make the seat cover look a lot more like a seat with that horizontal stitching. And that does have 3/8 inch of foam backing to it. So the bottom cushion has that 3/8 inch of foam backing as well as the backrest. So just with a little extra foam in there gives the seat cover a much better body and ends up finishing and looking a lot nicer there. So I just want to show you quickly too on the outside trim of this driver bottom, and I have a full install video showing you how to do this, but you're going to tuck that fabric in right there so it just finishes out nice and flush on the outside right there. So now we're talking about some of the different custom options, and the first custom option that we put on is the driver MOLLE pocket. The driver MOLLE pocket, or also known as the driver gun pocket or driver MOLLE gun pocket, is a great spot to be able to drop in a pistol on the inside right here and then be able to close that up. So you get full closure and just a complete concealed pocket for your pistol on the inside right there. Now, there's this 3 strips of MOLLE webbing to the outside where you could hook a knife or other gear onto the outside of that MOLLE pocket and then have that gear right there. And we can put this on the driver, passenger sides, also the rear seats we can put on MOLLE pockets. So consider that for your build if you want to have that on there. And it is sewn to the seat cover. So the front of that is, or the back side of this pocket is actually sewn to the seat cover right here. And then there's that Velcro opening. So then you could grab your pistol or gear out of it right there like that. So the next custom option that we chose is the driver side pistol holster. So here's a mock pistol right here, just a demo gun right here, and you can see that the holster is sewn to the driver's side, the outside of that driver's seat cushion right there. And so you can stick that pistol in right here. A little tight when you have a hard console like this, but this Chevy actually has a decent amount of space, probably an inch and a half of space right there where you could drop a pistol in right there. Now if you have a seat that is a 20 section middle seat right there, it works perfect. That pistol holster is really nice for those ones. And the other other thing you might use it for is dropping your wallet in right there or your cell phone inside that slot. We're checking out this special ops or tactical seat back pockets, which is an option on your seat covers. This can be added to your build if you'd like. It's sewn on to the back side of your seats right here, nice and secure, so there's no straps going around the front. Front looks nice and clean. Backside back here, just sewn on the back of the back part of the fabric here of the seat covers. Now you could also order just rear fabric pockets, simple matte pockets there if you'd like. This particular setup, we have the rifle going across right here. You could carry another rifle, but this hard console makes it a little tricky if you'd have to have your seats a little bit further back if you're going to carry a second rifle, but it is possible. And there's also a pocket for the bows, and you carry up to 2 bows, crossbows or compound bows. MOLLE webbing as well, goes 3 strips of MOLLE webbing on both sides. Really nice design, so you can carry on additional gear, so like a knife or sunglasses. This is a first aid kit that can be MOLLE webbed. You weave that into this MOLLE webbing right here, so then you can have your first aid gear right here, and then take that off if you need to, and just really change that out around. Now, lower gear and ammo pockets down below right here, these outside pockets, nice to stuff in gloves or other camping supplies, other gear that you might have, and just really nice setup. This is the special ops or tactical seat back pockets. You might check that out. You can see more photos and videos on the website. So now I want to show you the rear seats. So the second row back here, this is the extended cab. So essentially the cab and a half with the suicide door right here that opens up. And this rear seat is a 60/40 rear seat that does not have a center armrest. And you would tell us all those details as you're placing your order, so the covers are designed exactly for your seats. And this 60 section, that is gonna fold up independently from the 40 section. It's a 60/40 bottom as well as a 60/40 backrest. And so again, there's gonna be 2 covers for the bottom, 2 covers for the back to fit nice and snug for this 60/40 seat. We also have matching headrest covers. And when it's in the budget, we always recommend getting the headrest covers as well as the rear seat, because then everything looks just great. And also, we always recommend getting the fabrics, the same fabrics for the front seats as well as the rear seats, because then everything just, it looks symmetrical and changes out the complete interior. And we don't even see what the original fabric was on these seats inside here, and just, they're all protected and looking really nice. One thing that I really like about this particular seat cover is that it does have bottom coverage underneath it. So if you have this seat up in the up position, you have the dogs back here, or you have just dirty gear back here, normally there's carpet underneath these seats, and that carpet, when it gets muddy and dirty, it's just super hard to clean. But now that this is all covered right here, it's gonna be so much easier to wipe down and keep looking nice. And also, this is a lot easier to get dog hair off of. You can just either vacuum this up or wipe it up with the cloth, and it just wipes up really nice. Again, these covers are all water resistant and just really good durable fabrics, and just going to be so much easier to wipe up than what the original other covers were, and much more durable as well. Thanks so much for watching this video. Again, this has been Neil here with Covers and Camo, your source for custom seat covers. To see more, go to coversandcamo.com. We offer seat covers for trucks, Jeeps, cars, SUVs, and UTVs. So if you're thinking about getting some seat covers on a vehicle, go over to coversandcamo.com. Thanks.